Testing of yarns. Some important characteristics of yarns are their linear density and count, twist level, evenness, and tensile strength. In this section, we will see how these can be measured. Measurement of linear density and count. Linear density is used to indicate the fineness of yarns. There are two systems of yarn numbering as described below: direct system, indirect system. Direct system uses mass per unit length as a measure of fineness and expresses it as tex or denier. Denier is 9 times tex. Indirect system uses the length per unit mass as a measure of fineness and expresses it as yarn count or number. We will first deal with length measurement, which will be considered for two cases: yarn in package form and yarn in short lengths. Yarn in package form. Where the yarn is in package form, such as ring bobbins or cones, it is usual to wind a number of hanks by means of wrap reel. It is essential that the tension at which the yarn is wrapped is kept constant. A gauge can be used to check that the reeling tension is constant. If very high accuracy is desired, the yarn should be first be wound into a hank form and stored in a conditioned atmosphere for 3 hours and then wrapped on the reel for count measurement. Yarn in short lengths. Sometimes only short lengths of yarns are available. These should be conditioned for 24 hours before making measurement. Weight measurement. Weight measurement can be done either by drying the sample in an oven and taking the oven dry weight, or by allowing the sample to condition in the testing atmosphere long enough to reach equilibrium and then weighing it in the same atmosphere. The results of the two tests might not necessarily agree. Measurement of linear density. For determination of tex or denier, the conditioned yarn may be used and 100-meter length wrapped on the wrap reel and taken out in the form of a hank. It is then weighed on a sensitive balance. Knowing the length of the sample and its weight, the linear density can be estimated. For example, if 100 meters weigh 2.5 grams, the linear density is 25 tex or 225 denier. Measurement count or yarn number. For measuring the count or yarn number, 120 yards of conditioned hank made from cotton yarn is weighed. From this measurement, one can find out the number of hanks of 840 yards that will weigh 1 pound. Beasley balance is designed to furnish a quick estimate of count, especially when only small samples are at hand. This instrument consists of a simple beam with a sample hook at one end and a pointer at the other. The beam is initially leveled to bring the pointer opposite a datum line. A standard weight is hung in a notch on the beam arm on the pointer side of the pivot. A template is used to cut short lengths of the yarn. The length depending on the count system required. These short lengths are added on the hook until the pointer is opposite the datum line. The count is the number of short lengths to balance the beam.